Okay, I think it's working now. Oh my goodness, mistakes were made. But now it should be a little bit better sound. Um, Hello, Misty. Welcome, 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 welcome. You know how it is. Happy Friday. um, 1 week till Christmas. 2 weeks to play new games before 2020 is over. I think I still have 19 games to learn. I know I have High Frontier on the list that will happen next week. So that one will definitely happen. Lots of games to learn. Still 19, but it's fine. It's gonna be fine. We'll find time. We'll find time. There's always time. There's always time to play more games. Welcome, Cabot. Welcome. Yes, happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully you have some exciting weekend plans, and you'll get in some gaming this weekend. It's Friday. That means you could play games tonight, you could play games Saturday, you could play games Sunday. Well, you have to be back here Sunday night, because we got a huge publisher game night. Arcane Wonders. We have 4 giveaways, 4 big giveaways. So you should definitely check out the stream on Sunday night starting at 5. We will be playing 4 different games and giving away a game after each of those games. So it's a night you don't want to miss. Michael's like, I need to sleep this weekend. I know, but we still have 19 games to learn. You're gonna play Gingerbread House in an hour, but hanging out here with the cool kids first. That's right, that's right. Gingerbread House was okay. It's definitely a good game to play this time of year. It's, fits the holiday theme and stuff. I ended up getting rid of that game. I played it a few times, and unfortunately, it was a bit underwhelming for me. I wanted to love it. I love the theme. I love the art. It's just, the gameplay is okay for me. Yeah, Michael's not cool. I'm cool. I'm the cool kids. So yeah, it was an eventful week of gaming. I have a long list of games that I played or that I talked about in the blog this week. So I guess I'll just start with that. Hey, Michael, are you going to do links? Should I send you a picture of my list? Or are you going to go into the blog and see what you need list for? Starting with Monday's blog, I played a game called Materia Prima, The Alchemist Guild. This game is very beautiful. I love the art. It's what attracted me to the game to begin with. I didn't really know much about the gameplay. So when I was punching it, Michael was reading the rules. It was very clear it's going to be a pick up and deliver game. You need to run to the different locations to gather resources, and then you need to go back to your little house and convert those resources into other resources to get other resources, the more valuable resources. Like the pyramid. Use these 2 to make this one. Then you need these 2 to make this one. Then you need these 2 to make this one. That sort of thing. So you need to keep doing this to get the more rare, materials. All right, Dr. Sign on point. Every stream, 2,000 to the community goals. I like it. So yeah, you're gonna be going around collecting these resources in order to create your familiars that can also go out and go pick up and deliver some resources for you, but they're a lot smaller, so they can't hold as much, and they get fewer movement points and everything like that. So you can make these familiars, you can get some armor, you can combat people if they walk into your hex, you can punch them in the face, take their stuff. So it's very confrontational. You don't want to be caught, with lots of things because they'll just take all your stuff if you lose the battle. So I don't know. It didn't work for me. I don't like pick up and deliver ever. So yeah, it's one of those. It didn't work for me, though I really do like the artwork. So I wanted to like it. I swear I wanted to like it. Let's see. So the second game I played was called Artbox. Fortunately, I played with all of you in the chat during Crowd Games Publisher Night the other day, and we played Artbox. Now we kind of did a variation of Artbox because you really need 3 to 8 players, I think it is. So it's really a party game for a lot of players. And Michael and I kind of formed it so we could play with the chat, and we each gave 2 drawings each, and filling in some extras with cards from the deck. So we kind of made it our own, but I had an amazing time playing it. I really like drawing games and party games in general, so this game really worked for me. And it's just, yeah, I really like it. So I'm excited to play that again whenever game days start up again, whenever that will be. But I guess we'll see. But yeah, I'll definitely be keeping that one around. I like it a lot. Let's see. I talked about Fox in the Forest Duet. This is a new 2-player card game. It's cooperative. So if you've played Fox in the Forest, then you're kind of going back and forth. It's competitive, so you're just trying. I forget. It's been so long, but you want tricks, I think, is what you want. It's been so long since I played that. I can't remember. I've been playing Duet now. So now that I have Duet, it's like I've been playing a lot of Duet, which is a cooperative experience of trying to use the tricks and there's little footprints on the little cards, and you're trying to push this little token along the forest lines, and wherever it lands, you can remove a gem, and you're trying to get rid of all the gems before you either die or 3 rounds are over. So, or yeah, at least with the medium, there's 3 rounds. But yeah, I mean, so it's Michael and I played. We played it on the normal level. We beat that just fine. Then on the stream we played, and we played it on the medium level, and we got ran over. So that was my fault. I'll take the responsibility. So yeah, that we'll have to try that one again. It was definitely a challenge. I like having the additional challenge, so that was a lot of fun. And of course the artwork is beautiful. Love it. Love it. Make some new emotes. I don't have room for new emotes is the problem. So I've used up all my emote spaces unless I get rid of some. Which I don't know if I want to get rid of any. Which we can. I just it is limited, yeah. What are my emotes? I can get rid of the heart and stuff. I can get rid of the heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because I have a total of 5 emotes that I can have. So I have the heart, the raid, the hype train, and then the 2 parts of the rainbow. And we use the raid and the hype train and the 2 parts of the rainbow all the time. But the heart one doesn't get used as much. So, yeah. I know. We should be able to get more emotes. I probably have to become like a partner or something to get more emotes. Oh, is the heart locked? Oh, the heart is locked because it's probably a level 3. Oh, tier 2. And then the meeple is tier 3. Yeah, that's right. Got you. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I don't don't have the heart. If you unlock a random emote, maybe it will unlock it. Let's see. No? Okay. Okay. Michael and I played Cloud City, and we also played it on the stream, so we've played it a few times in the past week. It's a nice tile placement game with overproduced buildings. Yeah. So everything could be conveyed on a tile without having the actual buildings and the actual walkways placed. But if it is point limited, then I suppose it matters. But yeah, I mean, I like it. I like having tile placement in a game. I like trying to puzzle out the best paths you can create. The longer the walkway, the more points you can get. So, you know, having the orange buildings on the outside and the blue buildings on the inside, so that, you know, the orange buildings won't be blocking the other buildings, and the blue buildings are so small, so they kind of need to see each other. Welly Khan says, "Hey Steph, there's some hype about Cloud City. Was it special?" I like it just fine. I don't think it's like special. I don't even know if it's gonna be a keeper in the long haul. I mean, I don't know. I've played tons and tons and tons of tile placement, abstract kind of games, and so it feels similar. It feels different. I mean, it's not like totally different, right? I mean, it is, because you're like putting walkways across other walkways, so you have to kind of plan for that. But if the game was so, I don't know, maybe the whole feeling is just sort of drab. I don't know. It's really weird, but I think the colors and the color scheme of the game just really don't do anything for me and almost make it worse. Like, I don't know. But I have tons and tons and tons of tile placement games, and this one is good, and I'll definitely play it again. And if people request it, I'm happy to play it, but I'm not sure, you know, it's a long haul keeper. It's a cool gimmick, but ultimately it doesn't differ from other abstracts, Michael says. Yeah, that's basically it. And he doesn't mean gimmick in a bad way. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I tend to agree. I don't know. Maybe I played too many games, but it wasn't, I was hoping it would be like the most amazing, right? But it's good. It's good. Like, it's a 7 out of 10. Like, that's like a solid game I'm happy to play. Whether or not it's good enough to stay in the 2000 collection, you know, games collection. Maybe. Let's see what else. Michael says, "I'm not a big fan of abstracts, but I didn't dislike it at all." So there you go. I just think if you like this kind of game, you won't go wrong in getting it, because you will like it. Whether or not you love it, like, I don't think you would regret buying it. If this tile placement abstract kind of puzzly game is attractive to you, I don't think you would like hate yourself for buying this game. I think you will like it and enjoy it and probably really, you know, keep it. I just so I think it's probably worth the shot if that all sounds very interesting to you. It is interesting. So yeah. With that many games, what's on the shelf of shame? Like 500 games are on the shelf of shame, which is called the shelf of opportunity. Thank you very much. So many. There's so many. The game I'm most anxious to play right now is probably Tidal Blades and Rococo. Well, I want Michael to play Rococo. I've played Rococo. Obviously, it's right over here. But I mean, I love Rococo, so I'm excited to see the new version. But yeah, there's a bunch of games I have not played. Let's see. Okay, so next on my list is Tawantasuyu. There it is. Yeah, you have 150 and about 10 you haven't played, so that seems about right. Yeah, exactly. That's about right. That's about right. And I don't even think we have like 500 unplayed. It's probably more like 4 something. We've been doing a good job trying to keep up with playing games during COVID, so we actually got a bunch off the shelf. But yeah, so to want to see you, yay! I finally got to play it. So I played it with some friends online, but I set up the game so I could take some pretty pictures of it in real time. I mimicked what was happening on the computer screen with what was happening. What it was, I was just manipulating the board to be what I was seeing on the screen. So that was a lot of fun. I really like this game. This game is like, it's fairly heavy. There's a lot of options. It's a worker placement game. You have to have the workers. You have to place them. You get lots of rewards. There's lots of different actions you can possibly take. But you have to like manage your hand of cards to figure out where you can play and then how far you want to go to play these cards. And then it will cost you this. There's like a lot of things going on. So there's definitely a lot of moving parts. If you're not into like the heavy Euro game, then this probably isn't for you. I still really like it. It's probably one of the better games I've learned this year. I like it better than Tekkenu. Shrey does not. Shrey does not like it better than Tekkenu. And I doubt Michael will like it better than Tekkenu because Tekkenu has dice drafting. So you're dealing with some dice. And you're dealing with a lot of different, like, it's another big, lots of things to do. You can't do it all situations. But it actually feels a little bit more polished than Tawantasuyu. Tawantasuyu has like maybe one too many things going on. So it's not like perfect, but it's really good. So yeah. Yeah, he's upstairs. Michael's upstairs. The next thing I played was King. The King is Dead. The King is Dead. He's dead. Second edition. Which is, it's kind of funny because from the unplayed shelf this year, when Michael and I, we're just like, we're going to play through as much as we can, no matter what. We were pulling off things that I've never heard of, and we ended up playing Koenig von Siam or whatever, which is the game that The King is Dead is based on, which is the game that something else, like there's a long line of the same game with different names, and this is the King of Siam originally. I believe it's the original one. What? Press F for respects. Okay. So we actually played the King of Siam a lot earlier in the year. Kill could do it. So it was pretty surprising when I got The King is Dead. I'm like, oh, we played this earlier this year. It's actually a fairly quick area control game. And you have 8 cards, and they're basically 8 rounds. So you can play cards whenever you want in the round, but you never get them back. So as soon as you play them, they're gone. And you're kind of like trying to manipulate the board the best you can. And hopefully you win in the end. I do think it will be better as a 3-player game. So Shrey actually pulled it up on TTS last night just to look at it. And so he might be interested in playing that 3-player at some time. So I would definitely be interested. Yeah. So last week we had a couple really cool Kickstarter game nights cashed in. because during my Kickstarter, I offered game nights for fellow gamers for me to host a game night with them, and we could play whatever they want. I could teach a game, they could request a game, they could teach me a game. 18 XX. Yeah. High Frontier, getting dragged into these games. Derek is gonna make me play Feudum at some point, so we'll see about that. He wants it to be in person though, so he's gonna cash in that game night next time I see him. So yeah. Let's see. So okay, yeah. So Charlotte, where is Charlotte at? She's supposed to be here. I'm talking about her. She cashed in her game night, and we played Pathfinder: The Mummy's Mask. And so Michael got all set up on TTS. You have to download like a billion mods and everything, and then you click all the right buttons, and everything just like poof, it's all set up, and you're like, yay! So we got to play Pathfinder: Mummy's Mask, and it was fantastic. We just played the first level. We all got our characters, and we're the girl squad. We have all girl team, and we just kick some butt. So the mod is very nice, and we had a lot of fun. So we'll hopefully get to continue the adventure at some point with Charlotte, because I really love it. I love it, and I want to play it more. And yeah, more Pathfinder would be great. Girl squad. We all have silk coats. And on Saturday, it was epic. It was epic. It was so epic. It was so epic. Let me tell you, it was epic. It was an epic day of epic gaming. And Michael Chapman and Liz Chapman wanted to play games, and they backed my Kickstarter for $150, and we played for 9 hours straight, and it was awesome. It was so much fun. These guys were amazing. They're like, you don't value your time enough. I'm like, no, this is all very fun, and I appreciate you so much for supporting me and supporting everything I do. And you know, they were just so nice and so generous. They even gifted me Scythe app. They gifted me the Scythe Steam game. They were like, here, we're going to play Scythe. Thank you for following. Yay! Bow XC. Thank you for following. That's awesome. The Chappie and Liz game day. Woo! Exactly, Michael. You got it right. So they wanted to play Scythe. They got some of their friends involved. So we played a bunch of 5-player games, including Scythe. I had never played on the Steam app, which is kind of finicky the first time as you figure out the controls. I definitely did a lot of moves because I misclicked. So like I would move a mech without picking up the meeples that I wanted to drag and drop as I went. So let's just say mistakes were made, and it was a learning game. And I still came in 3rd out of 5th. So hey, that's respectable. I hadn't played Scythe since April of 2019, so it's been a while. I'm like, well, how do I play this game again? Okay, yeah. No, it's no problem. I mean, I don't like playing the blue faction in Scythe, so that was more of the problem, is that I don't like them. Michael says, confirmed, I have Scythe on Steam. That's awesome. Now we can play, we can try it. Get some other people involved. We could play it, we could stream it. I do not have the expansion. I do not have the expansion either, but that's fine. We don't need the expansion. I don't think we need the expansion. So during that epic game day, with their friends, Megan and Jared, I taught them Turn the Tide, which I think is like my favorite 5-player game. And they all freaking loved it. They had a ball with Turn the Tide. And we immediately played again because it took like half the game for them to realize what they were doing in the first game. Then they're like, by the end, they're like, whoa! Like, they were having just like so much fun. So I'm so excited that this game is on Board Game Arena, and it's just available to everybody now to play and enjoy. Like, I enjoy it. I mean, I really, really love Turn the Tide. I love Turn the Tide. So if you have 5 players, it's best with 5. I think it's only with 5. You just play 5. 5 players. If you have 4 players, don't play it. Play something else. But if you have 5 players, play it. I taught Chappie and Liz how to play Castles of Burgundy before their friends showed up. They had never played, and they've been gaming for like 6 years or something, so it was about time that they learned how to play Castle of Burgundy, because everybody needs to play Castle of Burgundy. So they loved it. Chappie messaged me the other day. He's like, I've already played it like 5 times since you taught me. I love it. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I love it. So that was really cool to hear. And what else did we play? Oh, I taught them how to play Cities. That was like the last night. I'm like, let's play one more. Let's play one more. Bryant, welcome. Thanks for joining and following. So I taught them Cities, which is a nice little tile placement game. And I think the day had already been so long that Liz was like, how do you play this game? I had to explain the rules a bunch, but it was like already a fairly long day of games, and it was like the last thing. I'm like, well, one more, you know, like, and they're like, yeah. And so that was like awesome. Oh, we also played The Crew. We played like 10 games of The Crew with their friends. Just because we had 5 players, we tried it out. We started at level 5, and level 6 just beat us down. I think we lost level 6 like 6 or 7 times. So it was a really hard level with 5 players, because the cards were not coming out great at all. It'd be like 3 green, complete this mission. 3 green, complete this mission. I'm like, come on, why can't we have 3 different colors? And you can't communicate fully in level 6, so it's like, oh my god, we could not do it. But we did. We moved on to level 7 and then lost that. And then we were like, all right, let's move on to Scythe. Voted for Feld. Nice. Everyone should play Castles of Burgundy. I agree. And you know what? If you vote in the community challenge right now for Feld, it is likely we'll play something like Castles of Burgundy. Though I would like to teach Michael how to play Oracle of Delphi, and I would probably like to play Castles of Tuscany, because I have that sitting on the shelf over there. So there's a lot of great Feld games, of course. So we might need to have like 5 Feld nights. Castle of Burgundy is one my wife about killed me when she realized what I roped her into. So Castle of Burgundy is like a little bit heavier than you first expect. I tried to teach my friends who love Seven Wonders, but they're not really gamers so much. So when I tried to teach them Castle of Burgundy, they were just like, it was just like all over their head. And this was many, many years ago, but I'll never forget. I'm like, okay, so Castle of Burgundy is a little bit more challenging than I thought. But I'm glad that she loved it in the end, Bryant. And you got her Castles of Tuscany for her birthday. Well, that was really sweet. I'm curious if you guys have played Castle of Tuscany and what you think of it. Obviously, I don't think it holds a candle to Castle of Burgundy, which is like obvious, like. So we're all like expecting like really high results from Castle of Tuscany. So I was a little let down. I do like it, but I do want to play it again, and maybe in person 2-player will be really, really good. I mean, I'm hopeful that the 2-player Castle of Tuscany will be better than the 3-player Castle of Tuscany, which I have a feeling it will be. Michael wouldn't mind playing Castle of Burgundy and Castle of Tuscany back to back. Well, you don't know. You haven't played Castle of Tuscany yet, so you can't tell that. What? You haven't played Castles of Burgundy? Oh my goodness, you have to play Castle of Burgundy, Laura. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. You have to. Just, instead of Gingerbread House, go learn Castles of Burgundy. Oh my goodness. Oh, Castle of Tuscany is sitting on the shelf of shame. That's okay. It just came out, so that's fine. I mean, it's technically sitting on the shelf of shame for me as well, but I have played it, so it's not. I still need to play it again. I need to take pictures. I need to like talk about it more. But yeah, it's it will get played. It'll shelf of opportunity. Yes. Stop being opportunity about 100 games back. Yeah, well, our shelf of opportunity is like between 400 and 500 games. So there's like, it's an opportunity shelf. It's more like opportunity kitchen. Because all of the unplayed games are in the kitchen. You know how it is. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be great. That's what January and February are for, right? I'm gonna just like play as much as I can in those 2 months when it's not crazy with new games. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's still an unplayed opportunity. Go play it. Exactly. What else? Okay, so then that brings us to Friday's blog, which was today. We played, for the Advent Challenge, we played a game that's loud. And so I'm like, all dexterity games generally are fairly loud. So we played Tumble and Dice. Michael didn't like it because I made him play with the range of dice from D6 to D20. And it's not how the game was intended to play, but I like rolling big dice down the stairs and seeing if it, if you are lucky enough to get the 20 on the +4, I mean, that's amazing. It's so much fun. Michael's like, too much chaos. The whole game is chaos anyway. I mean, it's just silly fun. So he might not play that way again. I will, of course, play that way again. It's generally like a convention type game with like 11 players rolling dice down the stairs. And, it's like, so yeah. It doesn't make the 6-sided dice useless because, I mean, the likelihood that you'll get 20 times 4 is not unlikely. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I like it. I like chaos. I don't mind losing crazy and seeing what people roll down the stairs. So, it was loud and fun for me. Michael was Marabu. So, whatever. We also played Takedo. We played that on the stream the other day. So I talked about the expansion a little bit in the blog because it was a new to me expansion, though I didn't really use the expansion at all during the game, so I couldn't really talk about it all that much because I didn't really use it. But I might have had a character that was an expansion. I have no idea. I haven't played the game nearly enough. I played Takedo once, and it was on Board Game Arena way back when, 2012 or whatever. So it's been 1,000 years since I've played it, and yeah. I mean, it's fine. I would play it again if it's requested, but it's not a game that I'm like, oh, let's play Takedo. I don't know. It was fine. But the painted minis were nice. I don't know if it's worthy of keeping because of the painted, keeping the painted minis for the painted minis because people might buy them. We still have them for sale right now. I think it's $100 for Takedo and the minis with, yeah. I think that's what the sale is. Derek, you probably would like Takedo, and I know Scott likes Takedo, so I'm sure you could probably play it if you want. I mean, it's a little, it's just, boring. I mean, you're trying to get all of the sets of panoramas, and you're trying to get the sets of items and doing all the things, but people are blocking you and this and that. I don't know. It's fine. It's probably worth playing just to see if you like it. So, yeah, if you own it, you should move it to your shelf of opportunity. It should already be on your shelf of opportunity if you owned it and you haven't played it. So, I don't understand that comment, I guess. It's fine. I talked about Gudetama. Oh my god, this is the cutest little egg creature thing. And apparently there's a comic about it. There's even a Funko Pop for Gudetama. So it's it's a whole thing that I never heard of until this card game. This really cute art, really cute. The gameplay is fairly simple. It's very simple. You're just trying not to take the last trick, essentially. You're trying to play your cards out and not take the last trick. The last trick, if you win it, you'll claim your card as points, and you don't want points, so you never want to win that last trick of the hand. And I think there's like 11 cards in the hand or something. And you're trying to play, and you play, and you always have to play higher, equal to or higher than the card that was just played. And if you can't, you have to play your lowest card in your hand. So you're trying to manage your hand so you're not getting rid of all of your low cards early and being left with a high card at the end. So, I mean, it's fine. Michael's like, there's no strategy there. It is adorable, though. It is. I would try it again with more players. It could be more interesting with more players. But for me, right now, it's not really a winner. But, you know, I'm glad to have tried it. Again, super cute. So, yeah. The last game on my list was Welcome to Winter Wonderland. We played it on the stream. We played it totally wrong on the stream. And then we corrected it and played it correctly. We played it correct in the second game on the stream. So we played it back-to-back games. The first game we're like, that feels wrong. And then we stopped and then we played it again. So we played it correctly in the second game. Time to get... I need a drink. There we go. Thank you. Winter Wonderland. I think Shrey beat us. Did Shrey beat us in both games? I think he did. Shrey! But it was fun. I really like playing the different boards for Welcome To. It's even funnier because we're like, let's play something quick as we waited for Dan for one game night. I think before playing Tawantasuyu. We played a game of Welcome To on Board Game Arena, and there's options for advanced and expert or something. So we're like, let's click that and see what happens. And the game totally changes. It's like, oh my god! If you're playing with like the advanced mode of Welcome To, you get like 3 cards, and you use one of the cards for the numbers, and the other 2 will flip over, and you can use like the back of those cards, and then the cards you use get discarded. One of the cards gets passed to the next player. So the cards are kind of like being used in different ways, and they're not a common... Everybody doesn't have the same 3 numbers. It's very weird how that all works. So it was interesting to try that new Welcome To mode, which I hadn't played before. So that was definitely weird. Oh, Steffenfeld gets some channel points. Support the Feld, support the Uwe Rosenberg. We're going to have multiple game nights if they both succeed. We're just seeing how these community challenges work, and maybe we can do something fun with them in the future. I'm excited to start using this feature that Twitch provides. So it's fun to see where it all stands. So thank you for supporting the community challenges. I thought for sure Feld would be like way up here, but somehow Uwe is sticking with it, which I'm excited for because Uwe's my favorite. It's my favorite. Yeah, so be sure to check us out Sunday night at 5 p.m. We're starting time, and we have Arcane Wonders Publisher Night. So we're playing through a bunch of games, and we will be giving away Smartphone Inc. We'll be giving away Aquatica and a couple of small box games from Arcane Wonders that they're gonna give away. So yeah, I think it's U.S. only, but I have to check with that actually. So I have to figure that one out. But yeah, I'm really excited. So if you stop by that night, that would be really great to support us, support the channel, support Arcane Wonders, and we got some cool giveaways. So 5 p.m. this Sunday, a couple days from now. So mark it in your calendar, make a little note in your phone, be like, alarm, all the games with Steph. So it will be really, really awesome. Yeah, that's all she wrote. So I was going to go over some of the games that I got in this week. Lots of games. A lot of games came through the door this week. This is why the unplayed shelf just stays like static at like 400 to 500 games, because games come in, we play games, games come in, we play games. This is like I did. I already got them, Michael. So I was gonna start with those actually. The first thing I was gonna talk about is the mind. As you can see behind me here, where is it? I framed the mind cards. I got 2 lives and level 12, so I needed to get a new copy of the mind. I guess the other one is technically playable without 2 lives and a level 12. So this is the replacement copy that we got. Amazon. Oh, and it says Pandasaurus, so that's good. I didn't have an English one before, so it's probably good to have an English one, I suppose. I can read all the little comments on all the cards now, if there are any. Actually, I don't think there are any, looking at it. What? Ridiculous. Should be. Yeah, that'd be good. What else do we get? Okay, so from the games that we made an order, so a little mini expansion for Lord of the Rings Journeys of Middle-earth. It tells you the recommended card sleeves. I want to play, Michael, I want to play through the expansion. We could do it on the stream. We could do it. I just want to play through it. Let's just, like, I don't know. Maybe we could do it like New Year's Day. We just play through it all New Year's Day. I don't know. I want to play the expansion, which is called, I don't know what it's called. Shadow Paths expansion, maybe. I don't know. I need it though. I love me some Lord of the Rings. Love it. Love it. Love it. I'm really excited about this one. This is one I am excited about. Baron Park, the Bad News Bears expansion. I've been wanting to play this one for a long time. So, I like Baron Park. It's still on my shelf. It's one that I will play. I like playing. I don't know if Welly, was it Welly or Wally? It's still in the chat, but for Phil Walker Harding games, I prefer Baron Park to Cloud City. So, I don't know if he's still there, but I really like it. I'm excited to see what's added. So, I wanted that in the order. Yeah, I figured Baron Park was also just okay for you. The expansion is on the shelf of whatever opportunities. All right, because we're obsessed with Dominion over here, and that even though we don't play it enough, we got Dominion Menagerie. Yeah, so I'm excited. More Dominion. I like what they're doing with the Dominion expansions recently. Like, Nocturne was really interesting. Empires is like probably my favorite expansion out of all the Dominions, so I really love that. I don't even know if I've played Renaissance yet, so I need to go check that out. But this will go right next to Renaissance on, like, I should play that like soon. Welly, lady, gotcha. Welcome, Welly. Glad you stuck around. But so now I know, lady. I couldn't remember if it was Wally or Welly, so now I'll try and remember. But yeah, I don't know if you've played Baron Park, but I like Baron Park better than Cloud City, and obviously this will add more replay because lots of new stuff and modules to add, and it says bigger is better. But it goes 3D, so I don't know if we need it to be 3D, but it looks like there's like walkways, so it's like, I wonder if he got the Cloud City, like, I wonder if he got that like in his mind from making these like little like walkways in the Baron Park. So weird though, right? I don't know. I haven't played this, so I don't know how it relates or anything. Monorails. Yeah, I think you're right. All the ladies come to this channel. It's awesome. Love it. We love it. All right, we got this. Pan Am. This is more for Michael because I think he's going to really like this one. I like it. I've played it. I played it on TTS when it came out. All the hype. I think I played it even twice. So I think there's a lot of good things going on in this game. Yeah, it's, I don't know, it's like, what, $25 game. So I don't think you can really go wrong. It's so cheap and, you know, it's good. It's a good game. So we'll be playing that. I miss cons. I miss cons too. Hopefully by the end of next year, hopefully by August, it's all great. It's all great and everybody's happy and the world is better and we can all go to cons again. Presumably in Wellington. I would think so. Alright, so now I still got more games. This was just a few games that came in. This is the other many games. I'm going to start with this one just because it looks like the absolute worst out of any game. Like, it looks like the worst. Here we go. It's Superium. Super Yum. Superium. Okay, so on Instagram, DoorDash contacted me and said, "Do you want to play our game?" I'm like, DoorDash? That's like a delivery food service. Like, I guess I'll try your game. Like, I wasn't expecting much. I was certainly hoping for better than this. And I'll play this. However, it looks basically like a Take That Candyland. Super Yum. It's not in BGG. I don't know. So it's, all the rules are on the back of the box as you normally do, right? Yeah, so this looks incredibly bad. But I'll play anything once, right? Right? Yeah. I don't have high hopes for this. Oh, the link doesn't work because of the asterisk. Yeah, I suppose it's a step up from printed on inside lid. I suppose. Yeah, it looks bad. Well, let's just say we're not that excited about that game. Okay, so on Sunday, we're playing a bunch of Arcane Wonder games. Obviously, it's the publisher night, and this is one of them. Sherlock 13. It's a little deduction game. I haven't played it yet, so... Robert from Arcane Wonders will be joining us on the stream. He'll be playing with us for sure. So it will be at least a 3-player game. Yeah, it'll be good. I think it'll be cute. Obviously, the art is fantastic. But it's a Duret. Other game we're going to play on the stream from Arcane Wonders is Air, Land, and Sea, which is a newish take on Battle Line and Shot and Totten. So today's Advent challenge is to play a game with like weaponry or combat. So I'm thinking Michael and I might play this game right here. I haven't played it yet, so this will be a new to me game as well. So that's good. And it will prepare us for Sunday when we play. So these two games, after each one of these games, we're going to be giving away a game. What else are we going to play? Oh, well, we are going to play this beautiful, beautiful Aquatica. It's beautiful. So I'm excited. I don't know if they changed anything from the original, but I played the original back, I don't know, November 2019, so it's been a while. But we'll definitely be playing this on the stream, and then we're going to be giving a copy of this away, so... you can learn how to play and then maybe win it. Yep. Dice Tower Essentials also. For those who like that sort of thing. It is good. It is a good game. Very beautiful. Set collection. Tableau building. Good times. Good times. Card-driven game. So good. This one we are not playing on the stream, but maybe at some point we will. It's Architectura. I played this when it came out. When did this come out? Like 2018? 2018. Yeah, 2018. And I wanted to play it, and because look at how beautiful this art is. Like, it's fantastically beautiful. And the gameplay is also, it's interesting. I ended up, my original copy I ended up not keeping, but I will gladly play this again, and I will gladly show it off on the stream at some point. I didn't know that Arcane Wonders was picking it up, so that must be in their partnership with Furnace, Hobby World and Furnace and everything like that. They're probably like, oh, Architecture, let's do that as well. So yeah, I had them at one point too, but yeah, that was sold. Yeah, we played it on the bed with Jess and Marlon. I think you're right, Derek. I think you're right. But played it at that Essen. That was forever ago, right? So there's that. Also, which came in this week, Trekking the World. We already played it on the stream because I've played it before and it's awesome. And now Michael knows it, and hopefully he likes it as well. We'll have to play it again because I need to actually take beautiful pictures of this beautiful game. I mean, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful game. This is easily one of the games of the year with the best art. I mean, there's been so many, but I love the art in this game. It's so good. So yeah, Trekking the World, totally worth checking out. It's on Board Game Arena if you wanted to play it first, and you can get a feel for it. It's very easy to learn. It falls in line with like Ticket to Ride and stuff like that. So, yeah. Michael, you gonna do a link for Trekking the World? There you go. Thank you, Michael. Trying. Okay. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's beautiful. Alright. Almost done with the stack. Almost done with the stack. We got Robinson, Caruso, Treasure Chest. I think this is just like a box full of promos. And like all the promos they ever did. I think it's like all of the extra content that they've done for Robinson Crusoe all in one box. So if you're missing some of the promos, or you want some of them, or you need them all, then this is a perfect chance to just get everything you need to complete your collection of Robinson Crusoe. So I'll be looking at that probably and just seeing what's in here, and I don't know what we have and what we don't have, so this will definitely make up the differences. Yeah, I figured the collection that we have has the most. And let me make sure I get the name right on this because there's no English anywhere on it. It is called Showdown Tactics. I'm like, where is it? So apparently there are rules on BGG for Showdown Tactics. I had to ask because I'm like, I don't know what this is. Yeah, Michael says, no, 9 dragons. It's probably 9 dragons, but in BGG it's called Showdown Tactics. So you won't find it if you type in 9 dragons on BGG. You will find it if you type in Showdown Tactics. Hey, I'm just telling you what I found on BGG and what they told me. The publisher, Korean Board Games, told me it's called Showdown Tactics. I don't know. I know you can read this. The game incorrectly named as Showdown Tactics. 9 freaking dragons. Well, so what's nice about this game is the tiles in here. I have no idea how this game is played, but we're gonna need batteries for it. I think things will light up. It's like this board. You put them in there, and the things are gonna light up, and you press it. I don't really know, but there's 9 tiles, right? So they're your 9 dragons. And I don't know what we're doing with them, but we're doing something with those 9 tiles. We're probably putting them in order. Steph is telling the truth. I went and verified. Hey, I don't lie. I don't lie. I'm not a good liar. 9 freaking dragons. And there's 9 freaking tiles, too. So we'll see how this one plays. I have no idea, but the board needs batteries. So we'll see. I don't know what we're doing. We're probably just like playing tiles down. I either have to beat you or I want to like match you maybe. I'm guessing it's a duel type game though. I'm guessing it's not cooperative, but who knows? Who knows? I haven't read the rules yet. Wait, there are 12 dragons? The board needs batteries, yes. Because then it will light up when you hit the button. It does need batteries. It's like drop mix. You need batteries for that one too. And it can read the cards. Drop mix is fun. I really like drop mix for what it's worth. So that's the stack of games today. That's a lot. That's a lot of games. Got a lot of games to play, people. Gotta get busy. Gotta get busy. Aren't you all excited to see Super Yum? No, nobody. Not one person is excited to see that. Maybe excited to see it burn. It looks so bad. I'm so sad. It could have been great. Why didn't they yeah. What's in the box? 1 board, 18 playing cards, 6 pawns. Oh. Super no. Does it have minis? 6 pawns. Thank you very much. 6 pawns. Can I put my points towards Super Young? Really? Really? It says time to play 15 minutes. How hard could it be? The rules are on the back of the box. Winning. The first player to reach the winner space wins the game. When there are less than 5 spaces left, the final space counts as any player color. Winner, winner. You choose dinner or breakfast or lunch. Pick any dish from the menu to eat together. Because they want you to order DoorDash. They want you to order it. Michael's going to call it Take That Candyland. Well, that's what it is. That's what this is. Oh, okay. This is it. This is all you get. 6 pawns. 18 cards. And this board. If this doesn't look like Chutes and Ladders meets Candyland, I don't know. I don't know what does. I mean... Box is a waste of space. Yeah, I will tell DoorDash that this is not a game for gamers. I don't even know how they found me. I mean, they must have done a search for like hashtag board games and found me because X, Y, or Z, but dang. It plays with kids, and that's probably not the DoorDash demographic. I would agree with that. It plays with kids. Man. I already played enough bad games. Maybe we'll just put that off till 2021. We'll start the new year with the lowest ranked game of the year. It should be a food trivia game. Well, I don't know. There could be a good pick up and deliver game, as Michael suggested. Exactly. So it's like Papa Paulo, right? Papa Paulo It could be a good... It has very good potential to be a very good pick up and deliver food game. It's pizza, though. I'm just saying that there was potential for a good DoorDash game, but this is not it. I don't even have to play to know that I probably won't like this game. If only we knew someone at BGG who would put this game in the database. Are you telling me to do that? I don't want to do that. They need to do it themselves. If they care about their game, they need to put it in BGG. I only do that if I'm getting paid to do that. Sometimes I get paid to put in sometimes I do, but not. It's generally not something I do. You know what I mean. That's all my paper says. So I literally have nothing else to talk about. That's it. Burn it. That's all she wrote. Just ask Dan to do it. Yeah, because... No, Eric Martin really likes to have all of the games entered. If he finds something, he will add something to it. So I could tell him about it and then he'll add it. Because he really likes to have it. The database is perfect. As perfect it can be. It's perfect. I thought you don't want to play it on the stream. I don't want to play this on the stream. We have to play it on the stream? It's going to be horrible. It's going to be so bad. I guess we can make fun of it the whole time. We need to see it now. We need to have everyone tell DoorDash that they're missing a huge opportunity. Negative Nancy. It's Marbu Mindy. I see no downside to play it on the stream ASAP. I try and play fun games on the stream, but I suppose we might have fun just making fun of how bad it is. That could be fun. I guess. I mean, you never know. You never know. Yes, Wednesday is the first opportunity because Sunday is Arcane Wonders night. And, Michael, just so we're clear, if we play it on the stream, I'm going to suggest that we don't actually play it ahead of time. Because that would mean we'd have to play this game twice. It's probably not very hard. On your turn, pick a food, any food. Draw one card from any other player's hand. You can't pick a player with only one card left. Check the color of the card and move your pawn along the path to the next space with a matching color. Add the card to your hand. After your turn, move clockwise to the next player. As you play, learn fun facts about the different foods from around the world. What? It looks fine on my end. It's not choppy. I guess it was choppy for a second, but I don't see a problem. Oh, it does say dropped frames 1,177. My apologies. My apologies. My apologies. I don't really control that stuff. But I like how in the rules on your turn, it's a bullet point to, as you play, learn fun facts about different foods from around the world. So that's a rule. You have to do it. If you draw a ketchup card, move your pawn to the space of the player in front of you. There's nobody ahead of you. You stay where you are. Oh, God. This is so bad. It's so bad, guys. It's so bad. No. Wait, whoa. You should thank Crow D. They did all that. All what? Missed opportunities. Hey, there's nothing I could do. I was gonna drop the frames anyway. You know? I don't know what happened. I blame Michael. That's what I always do. So, I think scroll up. Steph Corsi. Oh, I got my copy of Deep State yesterday. Thank you once again. That is awesome. I'm glad you won, Corsi. I was really pleased with the winners from Crowd Games because so many of you are just regulars on the stream. It makes me feel happy when regular viewers are winners, but it's also, I'm so excited that, publishers are willing to do giveaways to begin with because it helps promote, my channel a lot, gets new viewers in, and hopefully we'll keep them for the long haul and they can become regular viewers as well. So, it's really cool to have those opportunities, to have those giveaways from them. So I've been having a great time with Publisher Nights. So I'm excited for the future to see, if publishers will want to sponsor more Publisher Nights going forward. It was really a great night all around. I mean, that Crowd Games night will never be forgotten because of the mind. We had I think a level 4 hype train that night, and we won the mind, and we just it started off weak because of the connection problems we had with Max, and then we had to stop the stream and then restart the stream and craziness. But after that, after we got past that little bit, it was like an awesome night of gaming, and just totes memorable. When in doubt, blame M. Poor M. Exactly. All of that jazz. All that jazz. I like all the little Christmas emotes that have been showing up. You know what I mean? Let's see. How come I can't see them? My emotes. There have been a bunch of Christmas ones. I got the hindsight. They're not all Christmas, but a lot of them are Christmas. The snowman with the face mask that looks like a duck. These are all the ones that I got for the hindsight. I really like the suspicious guy and the little bear that comes out of the present. That's so cute. It's so cute. I like those two the best. Those are my favorites. I have yet to get the dancers. Those are dancing little elves. Anyway, I will be right back. This has been a really great episode of, Steph's Hodgepodge. But I will be right back. Wow, Shrey, you cheered 495? What? That's such a random number, but thank you, Shrey! That is awesome. Shrey shared rewards to 3 others in chat. Woo! Dang, Shrey. Trying to get emotes to Michael. You can't. Can you not select? Dang. Can you not select Michael as who to gift share an emote to? I don't know how it works. I'm so useless. Ah! That's Derek's eating popcorn the suspense face. It was probably all he had left. Yeah, you're probably right. Well, that's exciting. All right. I will be right back.